So my name is Kshitij Kant, and I'm a senior at Dubai International Academy. I've been admitted to Stanford University's class of 2028, where I hope to pursue a bachelor's degree in economics and computer science. So, of course, Stanford, alongside some other elite universities, are a dream to hope to go to one day. And this is something that my mom has been telling me since a very young age. She was like, you must go to Harvard or Stanford. And I guess that's probably the time when I aspired to hopefully go to one of these universities in the future. And so I enrolled at Hale quite late, I'd say, since I joined around halfway through my junior year. And then, I worked with Jackson. We worked on Stanford as a regular decision application for me. And that was after I got deferred from my ED, UPenn, and rejected from my ED2, UChicago. So, of course, it was difficult to deal with those rejections in the middle. But I think I'm quite happy with the way it turned out. Overall, if we talk about the entirety of my educational journey, then it begins somewhere in middle school, wherein I did face quite a bit of bullying for my name because of superficial reasons. But I feel like over time I overcame these situations, and really I think that I transformed as a human being overall. And that's probably where I felt the inspiration. This is actually what I talked about in one of my essays that I submitted to Stanford about the superficial perception of my name among my peers, transforming into a deeper understanding of what my name means in my native language. I think that's one of the biggest things I'm proud of. Along with that, of course, during the admissions process where I was applying, we had the issues of finishing your activity list, actually doing the activity so you can list it on your profile, completing the essays. Everything has been one very, very long and very tiring journey. But I feel like I did grow as a person overall. And I feel like definitely writing the essays. From a young age, although I've been quite an avid reader, I wasn't the best at writing. And I feel like that was part of the reason I actually joined Hale. Writing essays was definitely difficult. I wrote drafts, I redrafted again because they just were not good enough. And me personally, I like making sure that everything I do, everything I write is of a good quality. So I spent countless nights just pondering about what I can improve in my essays. How can I make it better? How can I improve it? And so that was definitely something that took a lot of time, especially alongside completing everything else that we have to do in the IB diploma. It was very difficult managing my time, especially in the beginning of senior year. As I mentioned, I joined Hale quite late, halfway through my junior year. So compared to some other students at Hale who've been here since, say, grade 9, I had a lot less time. But at the same time, I had actually pursued quite a lot of activities since early in high school. So I had quite a profile to just build off of. But definitely Jackson, my counselor, helped me, supported me through adding on valuable activities, organizing my activities in a way that it forms a story about what I've done since the beginning of high school, how I've really navigated high school to explore my interests, to show intellectual curiosity, showcase how I've explored my interests. And that was definitely one very big thing. And of course, there was writing the essays, in which Jackson is a very, very skilled individual. With his help, I feel like I was able to perfect everything. I feel like SAT, ACT, standardized tests overall are very, very important in the admissions process, because thinking from a university's perspective, they might not know how the IB curriculum works. They might not know how the Indian curriculum works. So they obviously want a very standardized way in which they can judge an applicant's academic qualities. And I feel like the SAT, the ACT, other standardized tests serve this exact purpose. Probably why they're bringing it back at this point in time. They want to be able to judge exactly how a candidate may fare when they come to a university environment. And me personally, with an SAT score of a 1550, I feel like it did help my application. But of course, the academic side of the application process is just the key to help them open your profile. After that point, it doesn't matter if you have a 1600 or a 1400. Once they open your application, then it's all about the activities you did, the essays you wrote, the honors you won throughout high school that determine whether you're going to get accepted or not.